Assalamu alaikum, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are discuss about in a topic how to make your Windows PC boot faster. Does Windows take a long time to start up? Here are a few simple things you can do to make your computer boot process a bit quicker. Computers have come a long way since the being boxes of old, but even with speeds measured in gig gigahertz and gigabytes per second. This still involves some occasional waiting. This can be especially true when starting up your computer from a powered off state. If you are tired of solving Rubik cubes in the time it takes your computer to boot into Windows, there are likely some issues to address. Here are a few ways to speed up the boot process so you can start working or playing faster. Windows has features called Fast Startup that does exactly what it sounds like, so this is an obvious first stop in your quest. This may be enabled by default on many machines, but if you ever turn it off or if it was not enabled on the desktop you built yourself, you can flip the switch pretty easily. Open control panel in log icon view and choose power options. Click choose what the power buttons do in the sidebar. You should see a checkbox next to turn on fast startup in the list of options. If it's grayed out, you will need to click the change settings that are currently unavailable. Link at the top of that window first, then turn on the fast startup features. Be sure to click Save Changes when finished. Essentially, this is a halfway mode between hibernating and shutting down. When you shut down your PC next time, it's want to preserve your open applications like hibernation will, but the background OS will go into hibernation mode, which will help you start up with a clean state faster. Rebooting is unaffected though, so if you run into problems with Windows update or getting into your BIOS, you may have to restart your PC to perform those tasks. Some computers have a fast boost setting in the BIOS. Unlike fast startup in Windows, the fast boost setting bypasses some of the initial tests your computer runs when it first starts up. Anyone who needs regular access to BIOS, like overlookers, might want to leave this off, but most people could benefit from turning it on if it is not already. To enable these features, reboot your computer and press the assigned key on the startup screen to enter the BIOS setup. The exact key will differ by the make and model of your machine. Search for any fast boost setting or whatever is called on your system. So guys, camera check and the movement of like to setting to see if there are any other features you can enable or disable to speed up the boot process. Some also recommend changing your boot order for priority to put your hard disks at the top of the list rather than a DVD drive or network boot, but I have never found this to move the needle much. If in doubt, confer with your motherboard's manufacturers or the manual that came with your computer to hopefully get a nudge in the right directions. The more programs you have set to launch at startup, the longer your computer will take to get into a usable state when you boot it up. Some of your startup programs may be necessary to have running all the time, but plenty probably are not to see what launches a startup. Press Control Shift ESC to bring up the task manager. So guys, with this we end our video and see you in our next video. Thank you, Allah Hafiz.